Hey guys, Parfax here. Today I have a pretty cool video for you. Now this is going to be pretty short. I know I say that a lot, but this is actually going to be a short video, as you can see here. And it is just kind of be a semi-update on my bow build that I put out, my little ganking build I put out just a little bit while ago. So what I want to do is if somebody maybe puts like a good suggestion in chat, and if I just have any more decent ideas while playing them, I want to bring them out to you guys, show you a little bit of update with a little bit of clips. It's not going to be another 20-minute video. It's going to be probably right around the 10-minute mark. I'm hoping this video lasts. You're going to see some nice gameplay. I had a lot of good clips already with it, and I've only taken it out 2 times now, but we're going to take it out some more. I am kind of pre-recording this a little bit, but it's been a ton of fun. So what is this? This is a bow slash two-hander. I'm on the Khajiit again. We're not going to go over the champion points. You can go see that in the other video. But we're going to go over some of the changes. So we did change only one thing when it came to our skill bar. That is on the bar that we are on right now. We are running Shadow Image instead of Reaper's Mark. And the reason for that, now remember I told you we don't pretty much use this ever anyway. Now I don't use Shadowy Image very often. I do like to stay in stealth, as you guys know, and this will bring you out of stealth when you actually hit it. So there are a few situations where I might actually hit it. You can really put whatever you want here, to be completely honest. If you have a little pet skill, you like to put on maybe blur or, I don't know, cripple or whatever skill you want to put there, you can do that, and it's just fine. Another thing that someone pointed out in my chat is something that I completely forgot about, and I don't have leveled in this character still. But if you're ganking or a Nightblade, essentially, in my opinion, you want to get, I think it's right here, reduce the cost of sneaking. This is just going to help your stamina. Now, we don't actually have much a stamina problem if you drink a little stamina potion ever here and there. I rarely ever actually run out of stamina with this build when I'm sneaking around, but especially on the Magic Nightblade, and even on the Stamina Nightblade, this is a really good passive. Max this out. It'll give you a little bit of extra. Something I haven't done in a very long time, but somebody pointed that out, and I'm like, you know what? I actually completely forgot. That's a great idea. So yeah, make sure you max that out. Again, we're Vampire. We're not using any Vampire skills. We're just here for these 2 passives. Now let's talk about the difference, and that's the gear. Now I'm going to put the person on the screen that suggested this build right here. So as you can see, it is going to be Spriggan's and Night Mother's Gaze. Now, we did modify this build a little bit. I'm not doing 100% of what they're running, and I will tell you why here in a second. But we are doing essentially our same setup. Remember, I said you should have the crags. We are running, I think, 2-piece well fitted, 5-piece divines, all infused jewelry with weapon damage enchants on them. We're running a sharpened front bow with the double dot poisons, and we're running a Vatashrim back bar with defending. Again, if you don't have the Vatashrim, it's actually not that big of a deal. It is not that much actual damage that we get out, and we don't get it that often. You're gonna see in some of these clips, I do have it up for some. They're not, I don't know if you really consider them 1vx's, but I kill groups of people multiple times by myself, so you can call it ganking, you can call it 1vxing. Pretty funny. You're gonna see in the clips after here, but still pretty good. But so we're doing this, we're just basically trying to do as much true damage as possible. Now they mentioned to do the Lover Mundstone or the Penetration Mundstone, and I tested it out, and it's nice, but a little bit overkill. I don't feel that it's quite as impactful as a Shadow, and I tested it out, and I still love the Shadow over Lover. Now you can do whatever you want. If you're basically PvPing, you can either do, there's essentially 1 DPS or 1 offensive. Now as a Nightblade, a lot of times you go Shadow just because you get that guaranteed crit, which a lot of classes actually don't get. But a lot of times, like the Warrior, for your stamina builds, but it's either run that or the Penetration node if you're not running a regen node. So you can run the Penetration one. I found that I'm actually able to kill people with over 30,000 health with relative ease with this build. And the reason why I like it so much, and I think I can drop Spinners or Spriggan, sorry. I think if you have another set, if you want to run, like, I think Swamp Raiders with Spriggans would be really good. But the reason why this set I think does so well is because we do get that major breach, because we're going to guarantee crit on our first shot. Now you can really still run this a couple different ways. If you really want your snipe to penetrate, you can hit the snipe into the auto attack weave magnum shot, and the auto attack magnum shot should hit before the snipe, and then the snipe will get the damage. But most of the time I just double snipe and then auto attack magnum shot, and that'll kill most people. It's still really good. You're gonna do a ton of damage, and it's just really insane. And then also, you know, you have your typical little ballista encounter there where you can just magnum shot ballista them and then just snipe them and they're dead. You're gonna see probably a clip or two of that in here. I think I had a guy under, I think the guards were just ready to get into spawn. He was in his rune as a Templar with like 32,000 health, and I kind of obliterated him. I really didn't even need the ballista shot or the ballista ultimate, but it's kind of overkill, but it's still pretty funny. Still pretty good. But the reason why I like that is because we're going to get that up 100% of the time. If we're running more of a face, like we're not going to one-shot people. We're looking to stay out of stealth. We're looking to pop them. We're looking to brawl with them. This set's not very good, because as a Nightblade, you have Reaper's Mark, which is just straight up a lot better. And especially with the fact that, you know, we are running with Reaper's Mark, you get that bonus once you kill them, which makes it really good. And this doesn't actually activate on your first one. It's when you critical damage, you then apply Major Breach to enemy, which reduces it by 6,000. So it's way better than something like Spriggans just by itself when a build like this, because it's giving us a lot more penetration. The one thing that also nice about it is it does give us some extra weapon crit here, which is always really good because we're not going to be auto critting on our second one, but it's, you know, we crit a decent amount. But this build absolutely wrecks. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update. I'm not going to go over everything. This isn't a full-fledged build video. If you want to see the actual build video and this just kind of update, the link in the description down below will take you to my original Gank build. It goes over a lot of playstyles. This is just a quick update. It looks like it's going to be a little over 10 minutes with the amount of clips I'm going to put in here at the end. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is also a super cheap set to get. I'm running infused Spriggans jewelry, which you do not have to run those. You can craft Night Mothers with 2 pieces. Like, going to cost you, I mean, I guess it's still going to cost you some, you know, because I guess maybe if you buy the Spriggans rings and then transmute them, use the 50 to do that. Or if you have, what I suggest everybody do is I buy all the pieces, especially if it's not terribly expensive, and Spriggans might be. It is kind of an expensive set. I mean, it's not too expensive, but, and then just use your 25 to do it. So 50 transmutes for 2 of these is really good. And then just fill in the pieces as you are. You know, like I said, I like to run 2 well fitted. I think I'm running 2 well fitted. I might be running only 1. Yeah, we're only 1 and 1 well fitted, but to be fair, you'll see these clips. These clips are pretty funny, and this build does a lot of damage. Is it better than my other build? I don't know. It's better against some classes. Like, it's definitely better against heavy armor. It's not better against light armor. It's just, you know, it's neither here nor there. But let's be honest, you know, I could make 15 different builds, snipe builds. Like these Gank builds, I legitimately could make probably 15 of them. So feel free to test stuff out and let me know. I'm going to start doing this probably with more of my other builds. We're going to do a regular build video, and then we're going to do an update to the build video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to continue getting out there and PvPing, and I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the clips. Bye.
Alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bunny. Don't try studying me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blow me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking this.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.